Today I have come back to discuss one of the interesting points about these two inequalities. These are the two questions from our 2016 MCAT. Too many people have uploaded the solutions, so by now everyone knows, or most of the people know, actually how this inequality will be solved. One of the interesting thing I want to um, um, bring forward is these two questions were asked in 2 different days. This was asked on Thursday, that one was asked on Tuesday, and I think they are not equivalent types of questions because there are different level of challenges. Now, if you look at the Thursday's question, uh, people who would like to go for cancellation of similar factors. In fact, there are no similar factors in that inequality, so they are pretty safe. But look at the challenge. I would say the question setter threw extra bit of challenge and this one. Now let me explain what I'm talking about. Say I make a move. I am tempted to do this. This is x minus 2, x plus 2 greater than x minus 2, x plus 3. See, we have a tendency of tidying up the thing, cancellations. So we might try to divide x minus 2 by x minus 2. Times it by x plus 2, which is greater than x minus 2 divided by x minus 2 and times it by x plus 3. Well, quite logical thing to do, because if we follow the balancing rule, if we divide left hand side of the inequality, left hand side of the inequality by x minus 2 as a factor, we got to do pretty much the same thing, exactly the same thing on the other side. Now we cancel and we end up with pretty simple stuff. X plus 2 is greater than x plus 3. What a temptation, because some of the students who are quite familiar with the cancellation process, they will try to do it and end up in trouble. Now that my question is, why this trouble? It's a fundamental knowledge in mathematics, and it's a very important knowledge in mathematics, which probably at this stage the students are not very clear about it. Some of the students might know about the limiting factors. Now, what really happens if x equals 2? What happens if x equals 3, x equals 4, x equals 5, x equals 1? That is one of the problems That means this inequality loses the validity at certain stage. What is that point? The concept comes from the understanding of limits in mathematics. At this stage, for the students, I won't delve into those areas. What I wanted to say is the other one doesn't have that challenge. This one is pretty straightforward. See that? X minus 3 times x plus 3 times it by x minus 4 times x plus 2. So we don't have much choice. We got to do expanding and then do the shuffling around and tidy up the thing and solve the inequality. So this particular inequality is, in my opinion, is much easier to solve compared to the one which was given on Tuesday. So I think it's the question of fairness. It's only my opinion, and I am creating all this for my one of my educational assignments. It has got nothing to do with the year 11 context. It is interesting. It came into my mind. So, it's not the solution of inequality. Well, in another video, I'll go and solve most of the problems. Not today. Thank you.